Hello, this is Darksider. I am going to show you today the build that I use for my wizard. It is an arcane build, very easy to use and very easy to gear. I will show you two sets, the sets that I normally use and the set I especially made for this video. It took me about an hour to make this. Some I got from Kadala, some I got from just farming two or three levels. So, what you will need for this build is arcane cost reduction, arcane regeneration, and high resistance, because you will need high resistance to get to higher torment. For arcane regeneration, for solo play, I recommend the Templar, because it will get you 1.4 arcane power per second, combined with Astral Presence that gets you 2 arcane power per second, and arcane power on critical on source, plus arcane power cost reduction on shoulders. That's about it for reduction and regeneration. You don't need more. And for resistance, about 1.7k will do to farm Torment 1, 2, 3. It's quite easy to do it actually. Let me walk you through the gear. As you can see, nothing special. Um, so don't forget to reduce arcane power costs on shoulders. Arcane skills on bracer, and critical hits grant for 3 arcane power, doesn't matter on source. For the skills, for my main attack I use shock pulse with power affinity. Power affinity will get you to arcane power per enemy hit. For Torment 1 you won't use this skill too much, you don't need it. For my main attack, Arcane Torment with Disruption. Disruption is very nice. Each time you hit an enemy with Disruption, the second attack from that first hit will always get you an extra 15% arcane damage, and because we are only arcane damage, this is almost all the time. Okay, slow time. Slow time I use for crowd control and a bit of DPS. You get 10% attack speed. Energy armor. This is actually very important to use on high torment, but it's also nice on low torment. For torment 1, 2, 3, I usually use actually for torment 1 and 2 I usually use pinpoint barrier, and for torment 3 with rare gear I use prismatic armor. Prismatic armor will get you 25% more resistance. Pinpoint barrier will get you 5% critical hit chance. Um, Familiar is here for DPS increase. You have this 10 minutes after you activate it. I use Spark Fleet. And for the same goes for magic weapon, force weapon, to increase the DPS. Okay, passives are mostly for protection and increase DPS. As I told you, Astral Presence would get you 2 arcane power per second. Odyssey is very good because you will actually stand still a lot using this build. It will combine with the bonus from Will. So Odyssey and Will are very good for this build. Odyssey will get 15 more percent damage on the enemies that are around you in 50 yards radius, and because you will be standing still, you will almost always have the armor resistance and damage from Will. Blur is also to reduce damage. Okay, so let's see this build at work. With all the skills activated, I only have 1.2 million DPS, so it's not too much. Okay, let's do something fast. Okay, let's do royal crypts. So we have elites and also a boss. I will do the same map on Torment 1, Torment 3. Then I will change the gear, so you can see how this build works also with some very good gear. And at the end I will do Torment 6. You won't have any problems with the mobs on any Torment with this build. They die pretty fast. Okay, here's an elite. Okay, the elite is dead. As you can see, you can farm very quickly on Torment 1. Okay, I don't think we have any elites left. Let's kill Skeleton King. It won't take too much time. So as you can see, the life from the enemies, even from bosses, goes pretty fast. It's not a big difference of how life goes from one torment to another, but on higher torment, for example, Skeleton King will have close to 4 billion life, so it will take some time. Okay, it took about a minute to kill him, so pretty fast. Okay, let's change difficulty. Okay, Torment 3. So the only thing I will change is go for prismatic armor for more resistance. And now my resistance is over 2000. Let's do the same mission. As you can see, the mobs will still go pretty fast, and they won't hurt too much, but their life is increased, so they will die a bit slower. Okay, we have something here nice to kill. I like Arcane Torment a lot because you can attack on high distances or just tank something very close. You can do the same both with this skill. And as you can see, they're already dead. Let's go forward. I won't stay and kill everything, so it doesn't take too much time, because I will also want to show you the main gear I use. As you can see, arcane power is not an issue with this build. You will always have arcane power. Rarely you have to use shock pulls to get more, especially if you have a lot of targets near you. You will get arcane power very quickly back. Okay. These guys are so annoying. Okay. They sound a bit like Joker. Okay. Come on, skeleton, wake up. I'm actually playing with one hand with this build. It is pretty easy to use. So if you have a lot of grinding to do for materials or certain legendaries, this is the way to go for wizard. Okay, there goes skeleton. Now I'm going to change the gear, so you can see after you farm a few legends how the build will work. Okay. Okay. So this is my main gear. Let me restart the game. Okay. So we're going to go the same, but because the gear is more than okay, I will increase my DPS a bit for Torment 3. Let me show you the gear. Our guilds, a very powerful set. You can craft this. It's quite easy to get materials and craft 2 or 3 items. I have a royal, also very easy to farm. Just do bounties on Act 1. Um, and Black Throne. Most of the stuff I have on is to increase damage on elites and reduce damage from elites. It is very important to do this if you want to go high torment. Uh, Other stuff I want to show you. It is a very interesting trick. I'm using the Unity ring. I also have one Unity ring on my Templar. When you are using 2 unities, one for you and one for Templar, the damage is split between you. So if you will get about, I don't know, maybe 25% damage reduction by using this. The trick is to use these 2 rings and this relic. It doesn't matter the follower you use. You can get the same relic on each one of them that have this that has this secondary. Your follower cannot die. So you are splitting your damage with something that cannot die. Um, that is actually pretty cool, and you'll be able to do very high torment with this little trick. Okay. Now let me show you how this gear works. Don't forget I have about 40% uh, elite, increased damage on elites. So it's pretty fast. As you can see, my DPS is it's higher also. Let's do the same mission. There are crits. Okay. Look at the life of an elite, how fast it goes on Torment 3. Very fast. And I think he's dead. Yes, he's dead already. Okay. Mobs cannot hurt you. It's almost impossible to die on Torment 3 or Torment 4 uh, with this gear and this build. I will show you at the end of the movie all the items from my gear and also how I spend my Paragon points. Okay. We have a minion here. Okay, let's go. Let's get the Skeleton King. Okay. Here is Skeleton. Okay, that skeleton. It took us under 1 minute to kill him. And again, I will raise the difficulty to bet you can do this in game. Let's go 6. We'll change again from energy armor to prismatic armor. And do the same mission. Have a goblin. I don't think he will be able to escape. By the way, I have ice climbers on, so I won't freeze. Oh, he got away. I just saw him. He got away. I wasn't paying attention. Even mobs on Torment 6 have a lot of life. What's this? Empowered Shine, I won't use it. Okay. Let's go to this pretty fast, so we don't waste too much time. Let's kill these bastards so they don't resurrect too many skeletons. I think we have a few of them here left, yes. 1, 2. Okay, let's kill all these skeletons. I like a lot to tank. I don't like to move too much. And with this build you can tank if you actually get a big hit to just use some life, but you won't need it too many times. I never thought of using this level for XP. Very curious how much we are doing now by killing all these skeletons. Okay, one more pillar to go. As you can see, the Unity rings are doing a very good job of keeping me alive. I'm getting a lot of damage, but because it's split between me and Templar, I can sit in almost anything, and I don't have 3 items from the Black Throne set, so poison still gets me. This is mostly why I don't farm Torment 6. Everything has a lot of life. So we don't have the critical damage that Crusader has. So I think best for this build, even with better gear than mine, is to farm Torment 4, 5 solo. Or if you have a good party, go for 6. The best party I've been on was with a monk that has had all the mantras active. He had a full Ina set, and a very good barbarian. So the resistance for all of us was high. Was a lot of fun. But on public games you won't find too many good players, and especially a good party. And it's nice if everybody in the party has a unity ring, so the damage is split again between all the wearers of the ring. Come on, skeleton. Let's see how much it takes to kill him. Or maybe he will kill me, who knows. He actually has, as you can see, almost 4 billion life. That's a lot. Even though I'm doing crits about 4 or 5 million, it's still a lot. You have to hit him a lot of times to kill him. For the next movie I will do a farming run with this build on Torment 4, and you will see it's pretty fun to use. It's nice to farm legends with it. I'm not even looking at the skeleton, I'm actually looking at the arcane power regeneration, so I never run out of it. This also happens to me when killing some elites, and sometimes I'm not looking where I'm standing, but I'm pretty sure I cannot die easy on Torment 6, so I prefer to do this. This was Skeleton King, took 3 minutes to kill. Bosses have a lot of life. Also keep in mind, Rift Guardians have even more. There are some Rift Guardians that have over 4 billion life. So if you're going to do Rifts, I suggest, if you don't have even better items that I do, go lower, because it will get very boring. I promised also I will show you all the items that I have. Here are the shoulders. I actually used the same helm I forgot to change. This is a pretty interesting amulet. I like this the most. I also have the Arcane one, but I prefer this one because from Arcane you can move around. From Lightning you cannot run. lightning will always get you. And I saw on Torment 6, especially the elites on Act 5 will have a lot of lightning. So I think this is the best of all of them. Um, some normal gloves, the Black Throne chest, Augil's bracer, the new witching hour, the unity, the Black Throne pants, the royal ring. Very important to get this ring, because I'm getting um, the full set bonus from all guilds by having this ring and only 2 items. And also I'm having the 3 set bonus from Blackthorn. I also have the Blackthorn boots, but for farming Torment 3-4 I prefer the Ice Climbers because I will not get frozen. For weapon, I'm using a Thunder Fury, and this is the source. As you can see, only 3 arcane power on critical hits. Actually, I got this from Kadala, and if I'm right, also this and the pants. All 3 of those were from Kadala. I heard even Thunder Fury can drop from Kadala, so it's not hard to gear. Also, let me show you the Paragon points: intelligence and movement speed. Offense, I went for critical hit chance and critical hit damage, because if you get higher attack speed you will use faster the arcane power, and also critical hits will grant you more arcane power, so I went for this too. On defense, life regeneration plus all resistance. You could actually go for all resistance and armor for higher torment, because you actually get low life regeneration, so I think armor could be better. And very important, on utility, again, cost reduction for arcane power as much as you can, and also life on hit. This is about it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you get a lot of good drops. Bye bye.